Hi, we're the Wine Ladies. I'm Georgia.
And I'm Suzanne, and welcome to the Wine Ladies Talking Wine with the Stars. We're sitting here in the stunning Windsor Arms located in Toronto, Canada.
And it is Toronto International Film Festival time, the 34th year. And we are very excited about our first guest. Starting off with a bang, we have the National Post gossip columnist. He writes for so many different magazines, for Detail en Route, for Flair, for Toronto Life. You're also a regular commentator on television. Shinan Govani is with us this morning. Welcome to Talking Wine with the Stars.
Thank you for having me, ladies.
You are actually our very first guest.
It's true. Virgins no more after this.
Well, we wish you luck. No, never mind ourselves. We wish you luck. So how are things going for the festival so far?
So far, so good. You know, it's always an exciting time. The circus comes to town, basically.
Yes.
But for me, it's sort of half exciting and half terrifying because you know, all of a sudden, you know, constellations of celebrities land, and
Constellations.
it's my job to track every one of them, and you know, there's like 300 plus films, and any number of stars, and on a given night during the festival, I'm at up to 10 parties.
How do you manage that?
Well,
that's incredible.
That's the trick. You have to, you know, I've been doing it for a while, so you have to kind of follow your nose. The challenging part is knowing what party to be at for which 15 minutes, and to be present when you're at, you know, a set party, and be taking it in, and, you know, being as natural as possible, all the while worrying about all the 8 parties you have to go to right afterwards.
Right.
So
now, do you enjoy
it's a psychological trauma to some extent that
so
way.
you're a psychologist too.
Yes, a little bit.
I forgot to put that in the bio.
I'm a trained professional.
Now, do you ever enjoy a glass of wine at these parties, or?
Indeed. I mean, you know, people always ask me, you know, do you indulge when you go to these parties? How do you if you're going to so many events?
Yes.
And the festival, in some ways, is a microcosm of my regular life. You know, I'm constantly going to parties, but I have found that it's important to be as natural as possible at parties. You know, if you're a social columnist, to be yourself. You don't want to be the guy in the corner, not drinking, not having fun. You want to be interactive. And go with the flow. So, I mean, I'm a good nurser of drinks.
I was going to say, you must have a trick of some kind.
I'm a good nurser of drinks.
Well, we always have a trick. Drink 1 glass of wine and 1 glass of water, and then 1 glass of wine and 1 glass of water.
That's solid advice. That's solid advice. Yeah. You can never be too dehydrated, right?
Well, why don't we start off
Or hydrated.
Why don't we start off by having a sip talking about dehydration?
Sure.
This is a wonderful Riesling that we have in our glass from Jackson Triggs, the Delane Vineyard. So why don't we have a sip, everybody, and maybe toast to Shinan, our...
Size matters, I see. Cheers.
Actually, we should toast Shinan's new book.
Oh,
yes, absolutely.
Face Names. Wow. Now tell us a little bit about this.
Well, it's a novel. It's kind of someone called it a celebrity pinata. So it's about a gossip columnist.
I wonder
where I got that idea. Yeah, I mean, it's a roman à clé, as the French call it, to some extent. It's a heightened reality version of my life. There's a mystery of a starlet in it, and it's kind of a classic caper to some extent. Kind of spins the world. It goes, a lot of it's anchored in Toronto, but it goes from Dubai to Anguilla to LA to London to New York.
As you have done.
As I have done.
I've seen you on yachts all over the world.
Yes. Name a yacht I've been on it, yeah. And, you know, it covers the variety of social tableau that, you know, I've been privy to. So one moment,
I love it.
the character will be at a race car driving party. Another, they'll be at a champagne launch. Another, they'll be, you know, at the Giller Awards, the largest sort of literary prize in Canada. Another moment, they'll be at an H&M fashion show. I mean, so it's really fun.
Sounds so dull, my God.
Yeah, no, it's far from dull. The only F word here is fun. So it was fun to write.
Yeah. That sounds like fun. So it's not straight fiction and it's not straight nonfiction.
Oh,
it's somewhere in between?
It's fiction when it needs to be.
Okay, right.
But there are a lot of characters that people will recognize. There are a lot of real characters.
Can you name a few? Or?
There are a lot of real characters who come in and out of scenes.
Okay.
And then thinly veiled ones. And so I haven't made it that difficult to a large extent.
You don't need to be Sherlock Holmes to figure out if you're in the book.
You don't have to be Jessica Fletcher. You don't need to be Sherlock Holmes.
So is this book available now then, Shinan?
Yeah, it just hit bookstores, and we're launching it during the festival because the festival actually factors into the book. One of the scenes is set here. So that's kind of exciting.
Awesome.
Maybe we could get in that book one of these days.
Yeah, exactly.
Volume 2.
Stick with me, kid.
Now, I have read that absolutely everybody wants to speak with you. I mean, all the stars are very eager to speak with you. So what is it about your interviewing style? I've heard that you don't like to say anything negative, but that you obviously have the charisma or something that people are drawn to you.
Well, he's definitely not shy.
Right. You know, I lull people into a false sense of security through my basic and indubitable charm. But no, I mean, I try to put the accent on the absurd or the comedic, rather than the mean and, you know, trying to label people as odious.
Yes.
I think you want to be provocative.
Yes.
You want to stir the pot a little bit. You know, I think as Canadians, we tend to be a little bit on the
conservative side.
Polite side.
Oh,
you know, pathologically polite.
Damn that!
And, you know, I think it's important to, you know, have fun with our personalities, to you know, to create our personalities, to have, you know, not to take ourselves so seriously. And I think something that I've been able to do over the years of doing my column, and I think I've earned it by doing it, is, you know, people, even when I'm being provocative, they know I'm being fair. And, you know, even when I'm having fun, you know, because I've been doing it for as long as I have, they'll say, oh, it's Shinan just being Shinan, you know?
That's a compliment.
Yeah.
You've earned your stripes.
Exactly. You know, I can probably go a little bit further today than I could 4 years ago.
Right.
But, you know, I think that
Stretch
comes with, you know, getting good at what you're doing, you know?
Right.
But I think, I try to have fun with my column, you know, at the end of the day. Just basic fun.
What about fashion and celebrity? How does that all factor into it? Do you think it's really, really an important aspect?
Oh, sure. I mean, so much of celebrity is theater, right?
Yes.
And when you've got theater, you need costumes. So, I mean, who isn't interested in who's wearing what?
Like you like a little black tie, we understand.
A little black tie, not today, but the basic skinny black tie is a form of punctuation for the male, I find.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what you're wearing. If you sort of, you know, even if it's a plaid shirt, you throw on a skinny black tie and a kind of, you know, it sort of adds a different layer to the outfit. And during the Toronto Film Festival, I think definitely as much as the movies are on display, we're all looking to see, you know, who came out and wore what and who was caught, you know, wearing the same outfit as such and such person the day before, right?
That's right. I got to say, there's one other thing. I like the little black tie's punctuation, but the other thing I really like is a man with a full head of hair.
And wow, you got the hair.
I got the hair.
I bet you're just dying to run your hands through it. No, you can't do that, Suzanne.
Yes, and I try to put it as up as possible because I need all the height I can get.
You're awesome. How fun are you?
You know, they say big, you know, wonderful things come in small packages.
Oh, well, thank you. It's funny, like an ongoing nightmare of mine, honestly, seriously, is that I've lost my hair.
Oh dear.
Yeah, no.
That would be a nightmare.
It's deeply Freudian. I think most men actually have that.
I think they
that
do.
nightmare. It's an ongoing one.
Well, most men have actually, that nightmare has come true.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, we have run out of time.
Oh,
we could spend an hour talking to you.
Well, we will one of these days.
Yeah. We haven't even mentioned the kind of great variety we think Shinan would be, but maybe next time.
Okay, I was going to slip it in. Can I take 2 seconds?
Quick.
I would say Shinan is definitely a Cabernet Sauvignon. Like a night. Oh, I could go crazy on it, but look it up on our website. We're going to have a whole profile of Shinan, the Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay. So it's full bodied.
It's definitely full bodied.
Okay.
And absolutely delicious and yummy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.